I'm going to segment this review into 3 parts. First of all, what I liked, second, what I disliked, and third, what can be improved. I especially welcome you to my channel. If you are new here, do well to be part of the the 1000 content subscribers, and do well to turn on your bell button so that whenever I post a new video, you, my friend, would be notified. Unseen. I think it's a promising series if the writers and directors are able to stick to the storyline, not dilute it with things that are unnecessary to the story. I think it's going to have like a very promising future. It's going to blow up. So I think the writers should stick to it. It has very good potential. It has potential. So I think that the writers should stick to it and make sure that it goes as it has been in the season 1. Okay, another thing too is that for me, I think it's easier for me to watch South African series or movies when I see familiar faces. So Zenzi, for instance, she was in Blood and Water. That's Willing's mom. Max, I've watched his movies. Collision, I think Queen Sonoti was in there, and Enrico, the detective in Blood and Water. So with a few familiar faces, it makes it easy for me to watch South African series. So once I saw Zenzi, Pulling's mom, I saw that, oh, then I'm definitely going to watch this movie. So those things also help kind of get people to watch the movies. And talking about Zenzi, I feel like her potential has been maximized with this story. In Blood and Water, she had the role to play in there, but with this particular Unseen, with her being in the limelight, the main focus, the main character, now I can feel her. Now I can feel the character, the woman. There couldn't have been any better person to play the role. Her demeanor, her facial expressions, how she responds, a woman of few words. I think she nailed her role. As always, when someone delivers, I go, she nails her role, or the person delivered. Okay, I think she did an amazing job as a main character. Played her role very well. Her eyes, with little or no makeup, the woman is good to go. So I think she was used, her potential was maximized with this series. Another thing that I like is the fact that the title perfectly portrayed the storyline. We did not wonder what the movie is about. I did not wonder what the movie is about. I felt like the title spoke very well, and the story also did justice to the title. Unseen. Look at how clearly she was not being noticed. She was not being noticed. No one would suspect her. No one would even think to say that, oh, she's capable of doing A, B, C, D. So the title was good. The title was good. Whoever decided or suggested that Unseen should be used did an amazing job, because it works perfectly with the storyline. Or maybe they could have unnoticed, but Unseen worked so well. Just 6-letter words, and there's so much to the title of the movie. Now, the movie, Zenzi, the main character, she unintentionally, I would say, avenges the imprisonment of her husband and the killing of her son. She didn't really go like straight, I'm going to avenge my family I'm going to avenge what has happened to my family. No. She was just, she accidentally fell into the trap. She accidentally fell into that category. I actually thought that because she's a cleaner and Unseen, her family has been affected this much, so maybe she has the skills that she's going to use, and then she'll come back to real life as a cleaner and stuff like that kind of a storyline. But I was totally thrown away. I was like, no, it wasn't that. She had no plan. She's made no strategic plan, no master plan. She had no training, nothing of the sort. Okay, and how she just fell in and delivered, even though she was like, I just did this. She couldn't believe it. Okay, she couldn't believe the things that she could do, but then she kept going. I mean, she was threatened here and there, but she was able to do it. She saw what she was capable of. If she had planned to avenge her family, imagine what that would have looked like. I like the storyline, especially how they gave us a flashback of how things happened, how the son was killed, how happy her family was. and then situating it into the current and present scenes that we were seeing. I think it was carefully thought of. It was carefully thought of. So we weren't thrown off. We weren't trying to connect any dots. No, we were able to follow the story as it should, it should go, and I really like it. And also the fact that they even brought in a character who also wants to write the story that we are watching. Okay, so how is he going to connect the dots? How is he going to see that, okay, this mine cleaner, I want to study mine cleaner and know what she's capable of, know a little bit more about her. I don't know her, she knows everything about me. I want to, write a feature on someone like that, and let's see if that's going to sell. So I like those little bits that they brought in to make the movie beautiful, make the movie different from all other movies that I've watched. And as I said, some will just go like, she's a cleaner by day, by night she's this assassin or someone who is on a spree to kill people who have killed her family. That's usually what I'm used to, so that's what I was expecting. But this movie was nothing like that, and I really like how different it is from other movies in that category. Now, with Zinzi's lack of experience, she's not a killer, she's not a murderer, she's had nothing of the sort before, she's had no experience of the sort. So because of her lack of experience, she left evidence behind. And I'm going to come to this evidence aspect. She left evidence behind. She wouldn't cover her face. Just once in a while, then she remember to, put this hoodie on. So we could see she's naive, okay? A naive woman killing people unintentionally, leaving evidence behind and feeling sorry even when she kills you, even though she knows what you've done. Trying to escape reality, just looking for her husband, and, trying to adjust to the situation that her son was killed right in front of her. Okay, so these are some of a few things that I liked about the movie, and I'm going to move to what I didn't like. Now guys, what I didn't like about the movie, one of them is that Zenzi left a trail of evidence. Now the police did not utilize any of that. For example, when she fought her landlord in that uncompleted building, she hit him with a rod, and the rod was at the accident scene. She left it. We all saw it. She left it, and then she turned away. The police came, took the body. We didn't see them pick the rod that was used on the man. They didn't even try to find something. You could see that the man fell with pressure, so that means his feet, he would leave something, a trail, but they didn't look at that. They didn't look for the metal to look for fingerprint. When Zenzi gave that pack of coke to the what's his name, Blessing hit the lady, and so the thing fell off. The police didn't look for anything that would connect stuff. The police were not able to connect the dots, and I was so disappointed. There were so many things that could link these killings to the woman, but they couldn't connect the dots. They were just speculating. Police officers were just speculating that Zenzi could have done this. They didn't have any concrete evidence, and the evidence were just right in front of them. I was surprised. I was really surprised. The police were just speculating. They would just go around and come back and go around and ask questions and nothing concrete. But with the season 1 by now, oh Charlie, you're kidding. They should have been able to say you did this and that, and we found your fingerprints on this scene, you found fingerprints on the other scene, they just had pictures spread before the woman that this person had died within a short space. About 4 or 5 people have died, and so you could be the main suspect. And I didn't understand why. Another thing I didn't like was the fact that the train scene, I felt it was so fake. If you push a man before a train, the speed of the train, the wind of the train should have an impact on you. But she wasn't shaking. She was just shaking by the fact that she had thrown the guy in front of the plane. But the speed of the train, the wind that comes with it, she had no, as if she just pushed the guy in front of some bicycle or something like that. I think that part was a bit fake for me. The editing didn't really go well, so we didn't feel the impact between her and then the train. She didn't even jump aside after she threw the man into the track, because of the intensity of the train and how fast the trains move. Okay, so that's another thing that I didn't like. I'm going to move to the final part, which is what can be improved. Zenzi's sister. Naledi, yes, if I'm not mistaken, has potential. Look at when what's his name, Raymond, came to her house. That's when I saw that no, there's this fire in her that the writers must explore. She can do so much with her sister. In this lane that the sister has taken, she can do so much with this. I think she has potential. I think today the word for today is potential, right? She has potential. The character has so much to offer us, and we saw just a tiny bit of that. So I really hope that the writers will capitalize on her, the character, and then use her to our satisfaction. I think they should really use her. Another thing I would say I would want them to improve on is the police. As I said, they were just speculating. They didn't have anything concrete on Zenzi. They couldn't connect those. They didn't connect evidence. They were just waiting for autopsy report and stuff like that. They can do better. They should do better. They should be resourced so that they can do better. Okay, that aspect also should be what improved. At the end too, we saw that I don't think Zenzi jumped off that building. If you want to jump off a building, you don't take a step. You go with your entire body. But she took a step, so I don't think she jumped off the building. So we're expecting a season 2 to come, and so I hope that the season 2 be better than the season 1. Shouldn't be too diluted. They should give us something fun. As we I enjoyed the season 1. Out of a 5, I'm going to give it a 4. So yeah, let me know what you made of it, what you liked about it, disliked, and what can be improved. Leave those in the comment section, and I'll see you again next time. If you are new here, my darling, do also be part of the 1,000 and counting subscribers. Do also like this video and turn on your bell button so that whenever I post a new video, you, my friend, will be notified. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Beverly, and I'll see you again next time. Until then, take care.